Fans, this is the voice of tradition, Jonathan Styles.
And I am the outlaw rock star, Sweet Stephen Hensley.
Fans, this is the week we capstone the year that was 2010 in Mountain State Wrestling.
And it was one heck of a fantastic year here in the Mountain State.
Absolutely. But before we get to the action, let's go to Commissioner Larry Light and learn how you can bring Mountain State Wrestling to your area.
This is Commissioner Larry Light. If you'd like to see the great TV stars of NWA Mountain State Wrestling come to your town, give us a call at area code 304-673-2054 or check us out on the web at mountainstatewrestling.com.
The feud for the junior heavyweight title could not be any hotter between these two men, the dark horse Matt Barnett and Diablo Jr.
And you know, I realized over the last year, since I've come here to NWA Mountain State Wrestling, I've been very, very mean to one Mr. Diablo Jr., a.k.a. the Baltimore bad boy, Andy Awesome. I feel a peace offering is in order.
Excellent.
So I've been running around talking about this put the mask back on campaign. And I realize it's really rude of me to start a campaign like that, when I could just as easily give this mask to you, Andy Awesome, so you can put it on every morning, and you won't even have to stare at yourself in the mirror anymore. Matt Barnett, I thank you for embarrassing him, but seriously, help join the campaign. Help get this man his mask.
And now Barnett in the corner is trying to get his way out of there. Diablo Jr. just working on that bread basket and taking it apart. Barnett looks pretty winded in there now at this point.
Barnett, though, reversal of the Irish whip, comes up head of steam, and that was an incredible clothesline. Hooks the head side into a bulldog. Cover him! 1, 2, are you kidding me? That was a slow count.
That was a sloppy cover.
A sloppy cover.
He laid back like he was in a hammock. He never hooked the leg. He didn't play any weight on the shoulders. And now, wait a minute. What's going to do it? Oh, atomic drop. And Barnett now.
Takes Diablo Jr. down. Cover 1, 2. Barely a kick out. Come on, Matt.
Barnett trying to figure out what it is, that puzzle piece, to every momentum of Diablo Jr.
Nice
and put him away for the 1,
there.
2, 3.
Stomp to the chest of Barnett.
And Barnett not getting on the short end of the stick. Diablo Jr. throws him around like a Mexican ragdoll.
I believe Matt Barnett is American, so that would be an American ragdoll, Jonathan Styles.
Don't you know everything in America today is made in Mexico or China or one of those other places?
Just goes to show you have no faith in the working class American man, Jonathan.
Oh, wait a minute!
I don't want to hear another word on this subject. Focus on the match. Focus on the match and the hopeful demise of Diablo Jr.'s short-lived comeback.
Now, here's the interesting thing. You said he was an INS detention center. I spoke with the man.
I didn't say that. You said that, Jonathan.
You
assumed. You assumed. And when you assumed,
you can't say this is a family show.
More likely made something out of you. Next to you. But a nice jawbreaker by Matt Barnett. And Matt Barnett is now in position to hopefully make a comeback.
Now, what I was going to say before I was so rudely interrupted is Diablo told me he had a great Day of the Dead festival at the first of the month and just decided to take some time in Mexico.
Hoping he didn't die.
Oh!
Come on, Matt.
5 minutes remaining. Hey, Diablo Jr. said he brought some water back for you, Steve. 7! Directly from Mexico.
I wouldn't drink anything that man brought me.
Oh, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. What's Barnett doing? Oh, nice!
Nice Olympic-style slam there by Matt Barnett. And that's what made Matt Barnett such an effective junior heavyweight champion.
I tell you what, that's what got him in the scopes of Leonard Sims to make sure to hire this man. I know that Leonard Sims thinks highly of Matt Barnett.
Wait a second, Jonathan Styles. What we got going on here? Matt Barnett signaling for the finish.
Wait a minute, who's this?
In position.
What is this?
Double underhook. Picks him up. And no!
Ring that bell.
Who in the blue crap is this, Jonathan Styles?
Well, from what I understand, this is Matt Conard. And Matt Conard just putting the boost down.
Matt Conard and Diablo Jr. showing such a disdainful, disrespectful style. I can't even believe this is going on. Somebody get out here and stop this.
But wait a minute, what's Matt Karl doing now? Look at that. No!
Breaking to Matt Barnett. Darn it. Somebody get out here and stop this.
I can't believe that. I'm just flabbergasted. I got to get a word with this guy. Why would you do something like that, interfere in a match like that?
That arrogant little...
Whoa! What? You see that, Jonathan Styles? Touchdown! And that's what NWA Mountain State Wrestling does, just like WVU. And if you want to see NWA Mountain State Wrestling score the way we do in the top section of everything, then come see us. Pay attention to the dates coming up in this advertisement.
Steve, let's take a look at a match from one of your favorite divisions here in Mountain State Wrestling, the junior heavyweight division, as we see Karl, Shawn Cruz, and your good friend, Diablo Jr.
Not my good friend, not by a long shot, not on a dare, and not even for money. And I'll do a lot of things for money, none of the things that you would do for money.
Whoa!
By my dignity. But, nonetheless, we have a great contest here as the Mangy Mutt Karl takes on the Chupacabra of Mexico, and my favorite homicidal son, not genetically, but in spirit, Shawn Cruz, the man who will gladly remind the Mountain State why all rookies must die.
Whip off the ropes and spinning kick by Shawn Cruz.
Nice move. Can Shawn Cruz get it? No.
No.
Oh, breaks it up.
Karl very lucky to be in the right place at the right time to grab that foot and break up that pin count.
Oh, yes. Man, Shawn Cruz just doesn't learn his lesson. Karl has that hard rock head, and you know, you would think you would learn, but I guess Shawn Cruz is going to have to learn the hard way.
Absolutely, and wow, wait a minute. Karl with a reverse chin lock and Diablo putting on a submission maneuver of his own to put Karl to sleep.
Well, you could see, everybody, that there's a three-way submission going on right now. Shawn Cruz breaks the lock. Can Karl break the lock?
And now, wait a minute, and now a sleeper by Shawn Cruz reversing the disadvantage that he had. And wait a minute, and now Karl with a sleeper of his own. This is just continuously going. It's like a game of leapfrog, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a triple sleeper.
Oh, and a
double jawbreaker, right?
Double jawbreaker by Diablo Jr. breaking up both men, getting some sort of ripple effect there, and going for the pin.
Is it over? No. Shawn Cruz kicks.
5 minutes has elapsed in the match. 5 minutes.
These guys are doing a very good job breaking up the counts here, because if they weren't breaking up these counts, they would have already been a new junior heavyweight champion by now.
Absolutely, absolutely. And now Diablo Jr. getting ready to whip Karl off the ropes. Karl with the reversal. Oh, a big clothesline. Robert Cruz trying to give some advice to his brother Shawn.
Let's see here.
And Karl now just going on the offensive, ladies and gentlemen, and picking up. Oh, wait a minute. Looks like Shawn Cruz kicked the knee there and trying to take the wheel of Karl right out from underneath him off the ropes. Here comes Shawn Cruz, and Shawn Cruz takes Karl right down to the mat, ladies and gentlemen. And Shawn Cruz now. Oh!
Just Diablo Jr. pointing to Karl, you know. Ooh.
Shawn Cruz with some sort of ankle lock, it looks like, applied, trying to get a submission out of Karl, but Diablo Jr. dropping the elbow right to the throat area of Karl to continue the punishment towards him.
Shawn looks a little dizzy right now. Ooh, Diablo Jr. with the hits and attacks right to the gut.
Oh, elbows to the midsection as Diablo Jr. going on the offensive. Irish whip into the corner goes Shawn Cruz. And big splash by Diablo Jr., ladies and gentlemen.
Shawn Cruz is down to the center of the ring. Karl's going to steal the pin count. It's over.
Oh no, Diablo Jr. with a drop kick to break it up.
Wow. That was something right there. Diablo Jr. just thought fast on that, and he has some quick thinking. And,
oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry to cut you off there, Jock. It looks like Shawn Cruz going for the power bomb. No, wait a minute. Diablo Jr. powering out and throwing Shawn Cruz down to the mat.
Yes.
Reversing the potential power bomb.
The junior heavyweight champion is not looking really good right now. Karl and Diablo, on the other hand, are looking just as good as Shawn Cruz.
And Karl now putting Diablo in the corner. Karl coming in. The splash of his own. Could we see the Psycho Crusher, his signature move, ladies and gentlemen?
Well, it looks like Karl is making his way to the rope.
450 elbow. Well, it was a 450, and it was an elbow. He didn't say it was going to be combined, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, that's his thing right there. You know, the 450 elbow. Oh, kick to the head. Shawn Cruz looks like he's doing his thing out there right now.
Shawn Cruz whipping Karl into the ropes, coming off, and kicks Karl square to the face.
Yes, Karl sure did feel that right there.
And Karl claiming that.
All right, it's over. Shawn Cruz is going to end this match, ladies and gentlemen.
Shawn Cruz hitting Diablo Jr. in the face, coming off the ropes. Irish whip, and picking up and slamming Diablo Jr. down to that.
That's it, it's over. No, Diablo Jr. kicks out. I guess Shawn Cruz said it was over, but I guess not.
Oh, and the knee.
What's the old saying?
Beginning to ail Shawn Cruz.
What's the old saying? It's not over to the fat lady sings?
Absolutely, Jock. I tell you what, Karl taking advantage when he heard the fact that Robbie was complaining, or excuse me, Shawn was complaining to Robbie about his knee. Oh, wait a minute, make a wish, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wow.
The split. Oh, wow. All right.
Diablo Jr. being the tactician that he is, taking clear advantage. I mean, Karl on the mat.
Is it over?
Oh, I thought that could have been it, ladies and gentlemen.
That was a close one. We almost had a new junior heavyweight champion.
Yep, and Diablo Jr. going into the corner and off with the leg drop.
Yes. Oh, Shawn breaks it up. Shawn just breaks up the count.
And Shawn ensuring that the junior heavyweight title does not go around anybody else's waist, and Diablo Jr. fighting back. And Irish whip off the ropes, and drop kick by Diablo Jr., ladies and gentlemen.
What a nice drop kick by Diablo Jr.
10 minutes has elapsed in the match, 5 minutes remaining.
You know, I'm wondering who is gonna be the junior heavyweight champion. Will Shawn Cruz remain the junior heavyweight?
And you gotta wonder, with that headbutt that Diablo is doing to Karl, Jacques, is that doing more damage than it is benefit to Diablo Jr.?
I say Diablo Jr. knows what he's doing, you know, or not. I mean, it all depends. We'll see what happens.
Wait a minute, figure four leg lock applied by Karl.
Diablo Jr. is going to tap out.
No, Shawn Cruz with a headbutt. But it looks like that was counterproductive because he hit the head of Karl.
Wow. I don't know if anybody's ever been put in a figure four. Is it over? Shawn Cruz wins? No.
11 minutes has elapsed in the match, 4 minutes remaining. And I tell you what, Jock, you were talking about that figure four. That is probably one of the most painful ways to get your legs stretched out. And Karl with a headbutt. And Irish whip off the ropes. Cruz reversing. Oh, inverted atomic drop.
That don't tickle.
And, oh, wait. Oh, clothesline by Cruz.
Nice reverse by Shawn Cruz.
And Shawn Cruz now picking Diablo Jr. up and, oh, boot. Straight to the head.
That's it. Shawn Cruz is the winner of this match. The junior heavyweight champion is showing why he's the champion. What's the referee doing? He's checking out the
wait a minute, Robbie Cruz.
Diablo Jr.
And Robbie Cruz trying to hand something. It looks like, oh no, he's handcuffing Karl to the rope. 12 minutes has elapsed in the match, 3 minutes remaining. And Karl is handcuffed by Robbie Cruz, which evens this match to a singles match in one sense of the word.
This don't look good for Karl.
No, it doesn't.
I don't know how Shawn Cruz is going to make the pin count on Karl. He's going to make it on Diablo.
Well, he doesn't have to, and that's the thing. Now, wait a minute, schoolboy! the winner of the match and new junior heavyweight champion, Diablo Jr.
It looks like Tenney is.
No! You're a liar! That's my belt!
Diablo Jr. becoming a two-time junior heavyweight champion. I hope to get a word with Diablo Jr. after we get this pandemonium cleared out. And you're absolutely right, Jock. Tenney saving Karl and allowing Karl to be free and take his licks against Shawn Cruz, and Diablo Jr. showing a sign of good sportsmanship here.
There you go, everybody. That's how it's done.
Fans, this is the Outlaw Rockstar, Sweet Stephen Hensley. As you well may know, and I'm going to look you in the eye because that's what you do when you tell somebody something important, I'm an outlaw for fair treatment. And if you want to be treated fairly, go down and talk to the folks at Lewis Automotive. They'll give you fair treatment, and that is a rare quality in today's day and age.
It's that time of year where everything is coming to an end, including the year-end liquidation at Lewis Automotive. But we're not done yet. Hurry in now for massive markdowns during our year-end liquidation. If you're in the market for a quality used car, don't buy anywhere until you've shopped our largest inventory ever. Plus, we'll buy your quality used vehicle even if you don't buy from us. Only at Lewis Automotive. One Plaza Center in Beckley, or call 1-800-TO-BECKLEY. And online at lewisautomotive.com.
Now let's check out another great match between Maestro and Karl. This one for the television title.
That Karl had to put out there. And Stro has enough on still how much pressure he can amply apply to the Maestro. A lot of upper body strength, even from below. The stocky build of the Stro, as big a man as he has a great low center of gravity in addition to an already obvious leverage advantage, strength advantage, and power advantage. Karl may want to channel a mat wrestling personality doing some good.
Karl flies across the ring into the ropes. The Stro reverses. Karl don't know what hit him.
Stro with the cover. Carleone already foot under the rope and drapes a leg over the rope. No doubt we can't get a pinfall there. But a nice shot to the chest of Karl by the Gladhander. And Gladhander forces him in the corner. Battering ram-like shots. Don't like this guy. I do like seeing both of these men hurt, so this is more fun than I thought it would be, Jock. Nice bleeding chest strikes from the heavens by the Maestro. And Karl falls to the mat, wondering if he's bleeding yet.
He's probably bleeding internally, I would say.
They're called knife edge for a reason.
Karl kicks out. Stro's in control.
Nice double leg takedown. Carleone goes for a figure four attempt, and he locks it in. He locks it in. The smart thing to do right now would be to grab a hold of that middle rope. I don't know why he's not doing it. I imagine it's because he's stupid.
Or maybe he's trying to play right.
Body freaking doll, right, wrong, he's a champion. Walk out with the title. That seems like a better plan than catering to a rule book.
Well, the Stro might actually tap out. We'll get that pin count. That move is very painful. It puts a lot of strain on the leg. And the Stro will not be the same if he gets out. Dragging Karl to the center of the ring, trying to grab that rope, it looks like. Trying everything he can to get out. Trying to reverse it, it looks like. All right, he makes the break. What's this? Stro setting up Karl for the figure four now. Yes. He locks it in place. Grab the ropes, Karl Carleone. All he's got to do is just grab that bottom rope. Yes, he grabs it.
Doesn't force the break here. Stro holding on for a length of time there. 4 count still means you don't get disqualified. Still got a shot at the title. And you can see the mean streak of the Maestro coming out right now. It's the greed for the title. Greed is HQ mean. Sportsman, you can say that. That looks good for the press. But at the end of the day, it's all about winning the belt.
Yes, yes. If Karl wants to remain the television champion, he's He's going to have to start throwing some colors here. Looks like he's trying.
Nice hip toss by Karl. Stro looking up back and towards the ropes. Hopefully he'll grab a hold of it. Good deal. Let the punishment continue for both of you. Karl requesting the referee's count. I don't know why he would question anybody's count. I don't think he can count himself.
Pink count after pink count. Karl just wants this match over. But it's obvious the Stro is not going to be feeding into this right here. He's not going to give up. He will not quit. Them chops that Karl is taking in, it's incredible. I mean, Karl.
I've got to tell you, Jacques Moliere, normally I'd say that I'm thrilled to be out here each and every week, calling a television battle match between Karl and the Maestro. Not my idea of a day in the park. It's the only time in history that I think anybody out there with any class would wish to see Jonathan Styles back up here again. Jonathan Styles deserves the indignity of calling a match like this. I know you won't like it. You're thanking the heavens right now that you don't have to hear his nasally little voice again. Act like he knows what he's talking about. Acting like he's a broadcasting announcer in our industry. Let's face facts. I'm a winner, he's a loser. I'm glad he's in the backstage right now so I don't have to look at him. By far and away, the ugliest redneck I've ever seen in my life. Actually, strike that. The word redneck should not be applied to a man with that little class. He's the ugliest piece of trash I've ever seen behind a broadcasting booth. I would like to think that maybe you could get by on your voice, but let's face facts. His voice is as ugly as his face. So, a match as ugly as this between two guys that I disrespect as much as these guys, that's something for him. He can call the ham and egger. Give me the gift of Raj any day of the week.
Well, that's a lot of serious words there. All right, Stro goes down. That's Karl doing crawling his way to the pink count. Foot on the rope. Both men still in this action right here. Still in it. Stro is going to try to end this match.
Stro trying to turn him over into a scorpion deathlock. See Karl trying to keep his back from turning over. But the Stro, if he even lays down on top of him with his knee right now, which it looks like he's making good use of his leverage there, he could have turned him straight over and done even more damage than he could have with a regular deathlock, which I think may be what he's trying to go for there. You certainly see friendship is going out the windows here. Last week, you saw Karl and his brother have the Maestro attack. This week, you see the Maestro trying to tear Karl apart. And you know why? Because loyalty means nothing when you come up into a situation where you can grab that brass ring.
Well, it also has something to do with the TV title. Maybe the Stro wants a piece of that belt right there. He wants that. He wants to be called the champion.
Exactly right. The metaphorical brass ring, the television title. And the Stro just cinching in that scorpion deathlock. And Karl, you can hear his screams of agony. Oh my Lord, the tortured screams. That's like music to my ears. And for the first time in his life, the Maestro is living up to his name.
Oh,
he's like making music to my ears. I love hearing Carleone scream in pain, scream in agony. And I hope that he snaps his back in half right now.
Music to your ears, huh?
Oh my Lord, isn't it beautiful?
Karl, he's in trouble, man. I mean, he doesn't have much time to win this match. Looks like we're gonna have a new television champion.
You hear the countdown. Maybe you can snap his back in half before the count ends. Please tap.
He couldn't do it.
I wanted to see the nightmare end for Carleone. I want to see this friendship severed forever.
The mixed martial arts master with the knockout punch, Tenney, got his shot this summer at Television Gold. What?
Hello? Yes. I remember King Richard. Yes. He was a NWA Mountain State Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. Ricky Shane. No, I haven't heard of Ricky Shane. Who's Ricky Shane? Oh, that's right. That's what happens when you throw your career away for the fans.
Oh.
Yeah, I miss King Richard too. This morning's been real difficult for me. Yeah. Lots of old footage, good times. Hard to remember. All right. I'll talk to you later. Love you too. Bye, Mom. She's very wise, you know.
Let's go to the match. This match is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit, and it is for the NWA Mountain State Wrestling Television Championship. First, the challenger from Charleston, West Virginia, weighing 210 pounds, Dwayne Tenney! And his opponent from Raleigh, North Carolina, weighing 220 pounds, he is the NWA Mountain State Wrestling Television Champion, King Richard.
One half of the gift garage.
1/3 of the gift garage. Brian Chains, your referee.
Well, excuse me, 1/3 of the gift garage.
Jock, that's why I'm happy to be next here. You keep me on my toes.
That's why Leonard Sims pays you the big bucks, right?
Absolutely, Jock. And I call up. Oh, wait.
Wow, Tenney, he means business here.
And I tell you what, Tenney's been wanting this rematch since that controversial finish in Rand where he thought he had the TV title won.
Well, you know, he thought he did win, you know what I mean? He didn't. I mean, if it was me, and if I would have had that belt around my shoulder, thinking I won, and I really didn't, I would be highly upset, and, you know, I would want to pay that.
And Dwayne Tenney takes down King Richard, and King Richard just getting striked upon.
Wow, the strength of King Richard just throws Dwayne Tenney off like a featherweight. What's he doing? What's he doing? He's got something there.
Well, I tell you what. Well, yeah, what does he? I tell you what, speaking of that, Tenney using a takedown MMA style. If you notice, fans, he's added the kick pads and the gloves to his wardrobe. And it has enhanced him a little bit. I don't know if it's a psychological thing or not.
Well, maybe he's got a new strategy, you know, if he wants to become the new champion. You know, he needs a new maneuver. You know, he's trying new things, you know. Maybe he's going to use those leg styles to win the match.
Absolutely. Tenney known for his MMA style. And King Richard known for his cheating style. As you can see, fans using the ropes there to choke Tenney. And Tenney just in no man's land.
Big punch. Down goes Tenney.
King Richard.
Looks like King Richard telling the ref to shut up.
Oh, King Richard trying to go for, well, I thought a neck breaker, but he just throws Tenney down and kicks him in the middle of the back.
Did you hear that crack? Right to the kick, to the back right there. And, you know, I tell you, you heard it.
And now King Richard kicking the midsection of Tenney. And Tenney getting picked up by King Richard. King Richard set him up for a snap suplex and takes him down.
Down goes Tenney with a nice move by King Richard. The television One-third of the gift garage.
And I tell you what, Tenney is going to get King Richard really frustrated because Tenney wants to go on the television champion at all costs here.
Well, you see everybody, Tenney tried. He didn't do it in the past. And if you ask me, I don't think he's going to do it tonight. Or right now.
Well, look at the fans. They're getting extremely excited. Tenney coming off the rope, ducks, misses the clothesline. Oh, and a big knee to the midsection takes Tenney over.
You see, that's why there's no way Tenney's going to win this match. You got the experience in there. The television champion. You know, with vicious moves like that, you know, big knees to the coming.
Well, wait a minute. Of course it's the gift garage.
I mean, they're going to interrupt this match, interrupt their own partner's match. That's what it looks like. Well, they're out here right now.
And I got to tell you.
Hey, how you doing, man? Oh, that's nice. I like that. I'm going to get him back on that.
I just want to tell you what a tremendous job you're doing.
Not for real, man. For real.
Stop it. Oh. You didn't get that on camera, did you?
No, he didn't.
Unbelievable. Brian, Kyle, and Derek Billings. And I was hoping that Tenney would have had a clean shot at a victory here, but when you have put two other guys on the outside of the ring, poor Brian Chains is going to have his hands full.
Yeah, he's going to have to get Dynamite legit out of here because you know what's going to happen. They're going to jump in, you know, they're going to help out their partner and stuff. You know, the gift garage is one. Oh, wait a minute! Nice! Oh, all right. We have the gift, King K, Mountain State Heavyweight Champion, and Ryan Evans out here.
And you know what? Ryan Evans probably looking for some revenge after the beatdown he just took a couple matches ago. And Tenney, speaking of beatdowns, is trying to beat King Richard, but King Richard getting a knee. Five minutes has elapsed in the match. 5 minutes remaining. And wait a minute. Oh, this could be it. Some sort of small package.
Oh, it's on the ropes. Can't make the pin count. Probably would have won the match. The ropes saved Tenney. You know, Tenney might actually have a chance now to become the new television champion because he's got the support of the heavyweight champion.
Absolutely. Six minutes has elapsed in the match. 4 minutes remaining. And I tell you what, Jacques, King Richard now taking out the wheels of Dwayne Tenney. King Richard getting ready to come off the middle rope. Oh! And he kicks the midsection of Tenney. King Richard. I'm sorry, Jacques, go ahead.
Jumped off the second top rope. 200 and how many pounds on his?
220 on the breadbasket of Tenney, and now getting that taste slapped out of his mouth. Tenney coming. Oh, wait a minute, and a huge buster by King Richard.
Well, it's going to be pretty hard to come back after that. I mean, the only way he's going to come back is support.
But wait a minute, now Ryan Evans and Jason Gift Kincaid going to work on the legit hit Brian Kyle. Dynamite Derek Billings and Strong. Look at that. 7 minutes has elapsed in the match, 3 minutes remaining.
King Richard was about to cheat, and he had a chain, and then the heavyweight champion.
Wait a minute, the Golden Gloves, the one knockout punch by Tenney. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! The winner of the match and new NWA Mountain State Television Champion, Tenney!
Brian Karl and Dynamite Derek Billings and King Richard no longer have a title to represent. They are stripped. They are bald. They have no name for themselves. King Richard is knocked out in the center of the ring.
Jock, I gotta cut you off there. I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but after seeing this man struggle for a whole year, getting cheated in the #1 contendership match against TR Superstar, and just fighting and constantly going at it, losing a match in controversial fashion, thinking he was the television champion. Now it's all his. This is his night. Fans, have you ever wanted a chance to own a piece of Mountain State Wrestling? Well, now you can. Check out this ad from the Maestro about how you can get a Mountain State Wrestling t-shirt.
Check this out. The new NWA Mountain State t-shirt. Come in your favorite colors. Come in different sizes. On mountainstatewrestling.com in the shop zone section. Get yours now. Ooh la la.
Now let's take a closer look at our tag team division. These two teams were top tiers in Mountain State Wrestling. The Bunkhouse Boys and the Urban Death Squad, made up of Spider Crowley and Johnny Blast.
This is a fantastic contest. Johnny Blast, the man who's madder than a Hatfield, and his partner Spider Crowley, likes to hang around in the cobwebs whenever he's up against a true opponent these days. At the time, were very focused, very determined, and very ruthless. And I think you'll see the difference in what it's like when you're focused and ruthless versus fan-friendly. I like to slap hands.
Oh.
The difference is tag team titles. Just making a point.
Let's go to the match.
Look at that. Didn't even make the tag.
Well, the blind tag by Spider Crowley and Johnny Blast is Big Willie Blackheart trying to get into that ring. Mike Mann asking if there was a tag, Johnny agreeing. Johnny and Spider, you know that old adage, he lies and the other one swears to it.
Oh, the bandit right in the eyes of Spider Crowley. He's in trouble there.
Absolutely. Now Jock is Bandit pushing Mike Mann out of the way so he can get over to his corner. And Bandit choking out Spider Crowley. Right, getting that. And wait a minute now. Look at Big Willie Blackheart. What a disgusting maneuver by that man.
Well, it's only fair.
Why?
They did it to them.
No, they didn't.
Johnny Blast and Spider Crowley just jumped the bandit.
Jock, are we even watching the same match here? Look at the despicable maneuvering by the Bunkhouse Boys.
I think it's about right. It's about fair.
Unbelievable fans. And now Big Willie Blackheart has Spider Crowley down, whipping him into the corner. And wow, what a back body drop by Big Willie Blackheart.
Well, the Spider sure didn't go flying. He should have used his web.
Oh, that heel toss takes Spider Crowley down.
All right, the official tag this time. Oh, wow, what a big forearm to the left side of the ribs. The bandit now got the advantage. Oh, rolls him out of the ring.
Out of the ring goes Spider Crowley out to that hard floor.
What's Johnny Blast up to? He's walking towards the Spider.
I think I believe he's checking on his partner.
No,
Mike Mann against the count.
He's plotting against the Bunkhouse Boys.
Mike Mann getting distracted by Johnny Blast, which gives a little extra time for Spider Crowley to get into that ring. Oh, some headbutts by Spider Crowley. Oh, sunset. No, Willie.
Did he do it? Oh, I can't believe Mike Mayhem. Did you see what Mike Mayhem did?
I can't believe that. 5 minutes has elapsed in the match. 5 minutes.
Mike Mayhem kicked the arms of the bandit to break him off the rope so Spider Crowley can get the pin. And then Big Willie Blackheart breaks the pin count, which is probably a good thing.
Yeah, and the tag now brings Big Willie Blackheart back into this match. Willie going to work on the same leg as the bandit. You got to give credit where credit's due to the Bunkhouse Boys, Jock. They know how to take apart a body part. They know how to cut that ring off in half. And Spider Crowley with a handful of hair.
Yeah, he can't do that.
Oh, wait a minute. Willie with a poke to the eyes. What up with that?
He deserved it. He was pulling his hair. What do you expect?
And now...
That's what you would have done.
What? Clothesline by the bandit.
Oh, the bandit just spit on Johnny Blast. The disrespect.
And now, Bandit not going to work on Spider Crowley, but Spider Crowley fighting back. And tag.
now he gets to take a break, and Johnny Blast gets to do the beatdown. Or get the beatdown.
Oh, Johnny Blast, former television champion, just taking hard.
Right in the testicles. Now that don't tickle.
Somebody needs to get an ice pack for the Bandit.
An ice pack? I think he needs surgery after that.
And Johnny Blast measuring and takes Bandit right back down to the mat.
You know what's funny? Johnny Blast grabbed the Bandit by the beard. Put on the rope.
Foot on the ropes and blaming Spider Crowley kicking off the foot.
He should have done that on the first count.
And the tag brings Spider Crowley back in now. Whipping him off the ropes and, oh, huge double boot by the Urban Death Squad.
Good double team right there. Do they got the match still remaining? Well, I was about to say still remaining tag team champions. But obviously the Bandit and Big Willie still got a chance.
Mike Mayhem warning Spider Crowley to get off the choke.
Wow. Oh, wow. What a big punch right to the face by Spider.
And Spider now with a leg drop. Wait a minute.
Big Willie with the break. It's Johnny Blast though.
Oh, Johnny Blast now going to work on Big Willie Blackheart. Wait a minute, what's this? It's like a Pier 6 brawl out there, as Gordon Soley would say.
Well, I don't know what Mike Mayhem's going to do here. Is he going to end this match? Is he going to disqualify?
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Mike Mayhem just getting pushed down. What? Mike Mayhem calling for the bell. Wait a minute. Mike Mayhem trying to get some control out here.
Oh, Johnny Blast just hit.
Wait a minute. Here comes Brian Chains and Mark Hudgens. Joe Ray's director of security.
Oh, man.
Oh, wait a minute. Mike Mayhem getting the beat down.
I can tell we'll be seeing these guys be fighting in the future.
Joe Ray's finally getting in the middle of it, saying that's enough. Oh, Johnny Blast getting a last cheap lick in. Unbelievable.
That's just nasty. Why does the Spider have to shoot his web at us?
Wow.
Spitting his web at us. I'm just glad he didn't touch me.
Wow. Wait, what's the official word? We're still waiting. Poor Mike Mayhem. I'm still waiting to make the official announcement, but Barnett and Big Willie Blackheart being held back by all three Mountain State referees. Let him go. Wow. Woo. The next match shows the man who put me in traction, the Bulldozer. It is not that funny.
No. It's really funny. It's really funny. Fans, if you don't remember, there was a point in time where we had a ruthless monster running around here in the Mountain State ready to crush y'all, and his name was the Bulldozer. And he broke your arm.
Well, when
because you have to be the biggest fool in the history of Mountain State Wrestling, Jonathan Styles. Hey, there's a big old grizzly bear over there. I'm going to go out and get a stick, and I'm going to just jab it. I'm going to jab it. I'm going to jab it. And what happened to you, Styles?
Let's go to the match with Bulldozer and Maestro instead.
It's a beautiful indie.
Now we'll go down to the man's man, Jacques Moliere, for the ring introduction.
Absolutely.
sorry, Jonathan Styles, but I can't hear you over the migrating flocks if I couldn't give a crap less.
Ah, you're horrible, Steve.
What I do care about, though, is that man in the ring getting ready to take the Maestro apart, the Bulldozer.
Well, that doesn't look like he's doing that well of a job of taking them apart yet, Steve.
Doesn't look like the Maestro's efforts are amounting to a hill of beans at the moment either. And the two giants in our industry just pounding away on each other right now. Trading headbutts, trading chops, trading stiff shots.
Absolutely, and chops. Oh, yes, back and forth, baby.
And the Bulldozer just manhandling the Maestro into the corner there. And you see the Maestro holding onto his sternum now after absorbing all that pain and all that suffering that the Bulldozer just inflicted on him. As soon as I say that, the Maestro grabs a hold of that big leg, knocks the Bulldozer down to his back, just chopping away across the chest there.
And they're going back and forth, fans. And I tell you what, Maestro really putting everything he has in this match, which is why he's been able to hold on to that heavyweight title for so long.
It's like watching two black bears trade shots with a cast iron skillet. I've never seen such force between two men.
Absolutely, it'd be dangerous to be in that ring right now.
Bulldozer for the moment in the advantageous position. Strode draped across the middle rope. Bulldozer misses with a head of steam. And good God Almighty, the big man from Detroit may be singing soprano now.
As my former commentary partner, now ring announcer Jock would say, that doesn't tickle.
I thought the Maestro was the one who was musically inclined.
Oh, well, looks like Maestro's going to add insult to injury now.
He's pulling the big man around that ring post
I hope
there.
somebody's wearing a cup. If not, it's going to be...
I don't think the cup man is. He's getting ready to try to break that leg off of the Bulldozer.
I really thought he was going to just yank him all the way down. What a wonderful sight that would have been.
It's going to take more than that to take the Bulldozer out of this one. But I do have to concede, killer instinct being displayed by the Maestro, that is a hell of a way to start.
Absolutely, Maestro methodically taking apart the wheel of Bulldozer, and if there's one thing you got to do, any veteran wrestler will tell you, to defeat a big man, you got to take them off their legs, and Maestro is doing that. And now Maestro in control of this match, completely now chopping Bulldozer down.
Bulldozer down on his knees on the outside of the ring. Strode continues to measure him, waylays him with a massive shot to the back there. Bulldozer rolling around the ring apron in obvious pain and discomfort. The Maestro throws him back into the ring. Maybe he senses it's time to walk this one away. Bulldozer, though, looks to be getting to his feet, maybe quicker than the Maestro thought. The Maestro right there to greet him with a stiff shot to the knee.
And Maestro intelligently working on that same knee that he took right into the ring post.
That's right. The left leg of the Bulldozer continuing to be dismantled by the Maestro, who just leveled it with that massive knee shot straight to the patella of the Bulldozer.
And fans, if you think this match is something you don't want to go anywhere, because our main event has Team Mega teaming up with Chris Taylor to take on your boys in the Gift Garage, Derek Billings, Brian Kyle, and King Richard.
It's going to be a fantastic contest. You're absolutely right about that, Jonathan Styles. My boys are going up against some of the best on the East. And we're going to see who's coming out victorious. My money's on the Gift Garage. But back in the ring, you see the action here. The Stroll with that crossface submission hold. The thumbs-in variation of his old encore maneuver on the Bulldozer. But the Bulldozer's foot is on the ropes, and the referee wisely breaking it up.
Steve, I'm going to shock you right now. I'm in the corner of the Gift Garage this morning.
Congratulations, Jonathan Styles. Welcome for the first time in your life to the House of True Style, the Outlaw Nation's corner.
I am a hometown hero and will back them against the East. Just like I'm backing Shawn now as he takes apart the Bulldozer with the Bulldozer. No, wait, what?
Bulldozer lifts him, drapes him across those middle ropes, facing away towards the turnbuckle. Bulldozer going to the other side of the ring, messes him, giant body splash, ties him to the tree of woe.
Oh, what an elbow.
Brings him down to the canvas with so much force and momentum. All that weight, all that massive frame of the Bulldozer across the chest of the Maestro, who can only manage to barely, and I mean barely, touch his hand to the bottom rope.
Well, Maestro has great ring presence out there. He knows how close he is to the ropes at all times. The man has been in the business for a very long time, and he knows that ring like the back of his hand.
Kick to the back of the Maestro by the Bulldozer. Bounds off the ropes. Giant boot to the upper body of the Maestro, who falls back down to the canvas. Sits across the chest of the Maestro. And then lateral press. 1, 2. Kick out by the Maestro. We've got 10 minutes left in this contest here. As the match goes on, honestly, who do you think it favors? These are two big men who both, honest to God, can move in that ring.
This is very true, Steve. At this point, though, I have to give the Knox and the Stroh due to the veteran status only. The longer the match goes, the more it favors him, because the more he can pull off from his bag of tricks.
I'm going to have to disagree with you, Styles. I think the longer the match goes, the more it favors the younger big man in this contest, the Bulldozer. The Stroh's been in this business a long time, but that also means he's absorbed countless injuries and almost limitless punishment year in, year out. You can see right there with those stiff boots to the head of the Maestro, knows how to take advantage of the veteran's weaknesses.
Unbelievable. And now, oh my God, call the FAA. There's a big fight about to take place. And as Maestro moves out of the way.
And it's a miracle we didn't see the Bulldozer just go completely through that ring, all the way down through the core of the earth to the other side of the world on China.
I know. And now Maestro, I think, going to steal a page out of that playbook.
Maestro scaling the turnbuckles here.
Is he going up? Is he going to connect? He's measuring them. Oh, yeah!
Almighty! Splash from the heavens! Will that do it? The Maestro in so much pain himself right now. And a lateral press. 1, 2. But still the young man, the young, strong, agile, quick, big man, the Bulldozer, able to kick out that pinfall attempt. Trading those frying pan hand chops of this. Forearm shot by the Bulldozer on the Maestro. Maestro saying not going to work. Just chopping away repeatedly, rapid fire on the chest of the Bulldozer.
And Bulldozer using an underhanded tactical break in the eyes to get the advantage. Wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. He's trying to throw over the top rope. What? You should know. Disqualified.
Disqualified?
The NWA rule, Steve. You
what
know
the
it.
hell kind of bullcrap call is that?
That's the NWA rule. Bob Trovich. Look at the rule book.
That's a terrible rule. The Stroh seems fine to me. The Bulldozer didn't take advantage of a damn thing.
He did not.
I don't even think the Bulldozer threw him over those ropes there. I think the Stroh jumped over to save his own life.
Unbelievable. And now, wait a minute, Maestro coming back to give it to him.
The Bulldozer reverses it though. And plants him in the ring. And 1, 2, 3. There's your real heavyweight champion in NWA Mountain State. The most destructive force in professional wrestling today, the Bulldozer.
If it was any heavyweight champion material, he would know not to throw his opponent over the top rope and get disqualified.
And if the referee had any common sense, he would know that the Maestro jumped over the top rope to save himself and save his title, Styles.
Where's Larry Light? Oh my, no, oh my
That's
God.
exactly right.
Oh my God.
That's exactly right, big man. You show him what you think of such a poor call.
You know, Steve, last week you invited one of the great men from Cucumber and Company, Scotty Gregg, here.
That's right, my baby boy. I love you, Scotty Gregg. Thank you.
And I thought it was only fair
Proud member of the Outlaw Nation, you know.
Absolutely, that we got the other half, the masked cameraman, Zach Toro, the master of close-ups.
That's Zach Toro. Zach Toro, come on out here. And you can see Zach Toro. I didn't tell you about this because I know you like to stop my shenanigans. Zach Toro, proud member of the Outlaw Nation, supports my campaign to get Andy Awesome to put the mask back on, don't you, Zach Toro?
You know it, brother.
And Zach Toro is a fan of fantastic professional wrestling action. Isn't that right, Zach Toro?
That's right. Every Sunday, 11 o'clock, Fox 59.
That's right.
Mountain State Wrestling with Jonathan Styles, Steven, the Outlaw Rockstar.
Oh, I love this man. I love this man. And you can also find us on YouTube. Isn't that right, Zach Toro?
That's right. Mountain State Wrestling. Just YouTube it, Google it. You know where to find it, brother.
That's right, friends. Going to be a great year coming up this year, isn't it?
That's right. 2011. The excitement's just going to get better. Wrestling is going to get more exciting. Nothing but
sky high dreams for Mountain State Wrestling and all its fans.
That's right, the best wrestling around, and at least half the commentary team is top tier all the way.
For the Outlaw Rockstar and the Masked Cameraman, this is the voice of tradition.
Oh,
saying we'll see you next week.
Outlaw Rockstar, out!